What's up, Lemmings? Instead of me, it's I, me. Anyway, Kurt Diesel here. I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna say something that's kind of like, well, you see the title. It's kind of really bothersome, but, anyway, I almost feel like an outcast. Now, somebody already has the name outcast taken, but they have family and they have friends and, you know, they have viewers or subscribers. I mean, I don't know. But it's like, why am I an outcast? You know, I don't choose to be an outcast. I'm not like an introvert or whatever, but somehow it always seems to be like by default or something, you know? Alright, fact's a fact. For this profession, you're gonna be alone. But this is reality. This was last night. This is where I slept, in the dirt. In the dirt. Hopped the curb there. In the dirt. No, okay, at least there's a place with facilities and all that stuff. You know, but Friday night, I was the only truck parked here. Me just pulled in like an hour ago or something. And before he pulled in, or she, I don't know, I didn't see the driver, there was a tractor parked there with the trailer. But you see the fuel islands ahead. Yeah, so there's trucks that come through here. You see the B drivers parked over there. Well, and a day cab. Might as well be a B driver. That's why we're Class A, because we're top of the class. We're not B students, we're A students. Well, we should be. Anyway, but let's get back to the subject. Or the title. I'm in Cali. Can't tell. It's California. Going back to the East Coast, right? So my best way would be to hit the 40, take it across, and go from there. Branch off whichever way I want to go after that. Well, it's going to dip down to 10 and catch up with my old roommate. See, I should have said that the other way. I should have said, hey, I got a friend down in Phoenix I was going to visit. But, you know, not just a friend, like, I mean, yeah, a friend, but a friend, but we were roommates for like 2.5 years, you know? We worked together like 4 years, right? So, you know, kind of more than like your average friend, you know? You kind of really know each other, and maybe that's the problem, you know? But I was going to go off route 3 hours to go visit him because he had moved to Phoenix. And he's actually in the Northwest Valley, so I don't really have to like get caught up in Phoenix traffic too bad. I just have to climb the mountains up 17, but I'm going to climb mountains over here 1 to 15. So very strange, like sent him a text. Well, actually, I sent him a picture. He replied to the picture right away. So then I sent him a text saying, hey, you know, I'm going to come through there. Nothing. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of it. So, like, how do I end up defaulted not by really choice. I mean, my profession kind of is half of it, but defaulted, excluded, not thought of, not cared about. I mean, maybe I'm just an honest person. I would have just like, hey, bro, sorry, I'm busy. Fired off a text, you know? It's funny how people are like, why didn't you answer your phone? Why didn't you reply? I'm driving. I don't touch my phone. Normally, but I mean, 95 to 99% of the time, I don't touch my phone. Now, sometime for the sake of content, and if I can kind of do it safely, yeah, I record something. Really, I should get some kind of dash mount. I mean, I have a dash mount for this. So, but, or a window mount, is what I meant to say. But you know what I mean. But, yeah. Well, let's have some happiness. These are pretty good. And, these are pretty good. Like when I see a different flavor, that's when I get a bag of chips. And these were the smallest ones I could get. I think they were both $2 each at Big K. Huge fan of the Big K. They're like Target. They don't throw a fit when I park there with my tractor and semi. Layman's terms, my truck and trailer. A semi is really a trailer because it's half a vehicle. It cannot operate by itself. That's why it's called a semi. Anyway, a wagon may be considered, maybe not considered as a semi because it has axles on both ends, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong in the past. So I'm kind of like thinking maybe a name change, or, you know, I mean, like, I don't really have time to, like, watch other people's channels, but I did in the past here and there, you know, depending on what I'm hauling, but what I'm hauling now is, like, Friday to Friday. And as Bill Belichick would say, no days off. Well, I guess I'm getting up to close to 10 minutes. I'm somewhere around 8, I think. So, I think the only time I get a day off is when Thanksgiving and Christmas fall on my outbound day. Or actually, Thanksgiving never does because it's on a Thursday. But then I can't deliver. So, thinking Vegas this year for Thanksgiving. A lot of adults do that if they don't have kids. And if they're families that are spread across the country, they'll meet up in Vegas. It's pretty cool. And it's a best football weekend. Because you have games Thursday through Monday. College and pro. So anyway, good times at Sportsbook. Believe you me, been there, done it. So, for Thanksgiving. And you can get your Thanksgiving dinner at a buffet. I mean, they have actual turkeys that they cook up. So, well, all the fixings, all the pleasure, none of the work, none of the cleanup. Anyway, probably another reason why some adult families go there, or family members, to meet up. Central meeting point. Entertainment capital of your world. Anyway, now I'm getting long-winded and tangent here, tangent there. But, so, like, I can't be the outcast. That's taken. And, Mr. Southern Tea guy that don't like me for some reason. I assume because like a couple of live streams that I dropped in on, it's different than Tragic Clown. Tragic Clown is just drama and doesn't really tell you anything, and then he wants me to be on his live stream. Like, I'm gonna reveal my customer? Who in their right mind's gonna do that? A lot of people don't even say who they drive for or what they drive. I mean, not a lot, but you know what I'm saying. Not the creators, the people with channels, but the viewers. You know, they just sit back. I mean, there are some like I like KB because KB, you know, like he doesn't make a video every day. Does not make a video every day. When something happens, he lets you know. He doesn't have no drama. Pretty much positive. I mean, the only drama is like the drama we all have. Like business drama, like this shipper, this receiver, or this repair shop, you know? But I don't consider that on KB's end drama. That's what's happening. You know, it's not like, oh, my truck broke down, is this it? Tragic Clown. But the other thing, the other name consideration was, you know, so-and-so that supposedly failed 1,000,000 times, bought a brand new tractor with a matching trailer. So you know who that is. Southern Sweet Tea guy. Anyway. I don't think he likes me, but for different reasons than... I don't know if Tragic Clown doesn't like me. He just wants me to, like, give him content. Well, like in his live stream. Like, oh, okay. Like, if I did say anything, this or that, number one, they wouldn't believe me. Number two, they wouldn't know what to do with it, his viewers. You know? And I guess lastly, I don't think any of my partners would want me broadcasting this and that and this with like private, personal business details, you know? Because I'm not the bottom percent. I'm somewhere in that top percent, you know, and I'm not middle of the road average, you know. I said I work Friday to Friday. No days off. That's by choice. I could have different runs with the same customer. And in fact, I might. I was even thinking of maybe just go to floating, you know. Just when a run needs covered, I'll do it, you know. And then maybe work like 5 weeks in a row and then have like 3 weeks off, or work every other week, or however the chips fall, you know. Just kind of be like their cover guy. I might do that. It's like I ain't chasing money, but if the money's there to make, and I can't even I guess I could say, but I won't say what this run is paying from Cali to Northeast. Because number one, you wouldn't believe me, and number two, probably more importantly, it probably shouldn't be broadcast. And that's not bragging, that's not being cocky, that's true. You know, it is what it is. It's not cheap freight, so, or I should say, it's not cheap rates with the R. We won't say what the commodity is or whatever, who or what, where it's going exactly. But anyway, so back to the name thing. Dude that bought the tractor, now he has his name and his tractor's name, I guess. So I was thinking of doing my own little twist, because like some of my stuff is, you know, picked up from other people. Let's see, we got that ball, the golf ball. So there's Scotty D, shout out, Scotty D67. Check him out. I mean, if you're watching me, you probably will watch them. And then this trucker's butt plug I don't really watch that guy, but he's got a whole video on truckers butt plug. So, YouTube it. I was gonna say googly it. Anyway, same company, but as far as the worldwide interweb goes, now I'm running way long. It's gonna be 20-minute affair. So I was thinking maybe changing my name. I was gonna I was like thinking, hey, maybe Dirt Diesel and Diamond. Since my truck's named Diamond, I was like, I don't know. That gives me 3 Ds. I'm all about triple Ds. If you notice. But then I was like, you have KB the trucker. So, and you have Outcast, and then you have, well, I'll just say it, Mike Stevens and the Buffalo. So I was like thinking combining those 3, like in a way, maybe changing my name slightly to Dirt Diesel, the Orphan trucker. It seems like, that's why I put the hashtag in there. I don't know what that's really about, but I saw a billboard one day. I was like, oh, wow. I saw it on a billboard somewhere on the East Coast. Couldn't even tell you what state. Somewhere in the Northeast. Somewhere north of the Mason-Dixon line, we'll put it that way. If anybody knows what the Mason-Dixon line is. I should. My family was involved in that, so. My ancestors. That's how far back we go. Anyway, well, we go back before that, but whatever. But, I guess, so I was like, I guess the one last thing I'll ponder, being in California. And it's funny, I was thinking about it, and then I went into truck stopping, and guess what I heard? I was thinking about all these places I go. Oh, I mentioned in a video yesterday. But, remember, I wish they all could be California girls. I was thinking about that everywhere I went. It was just ugly women working in the warehouses and stuff, except for that place. Oh my god. And then I was like thinking, oh, they should do, somebody should remake that song, and instead of like David Lee Roth's California Girls, have like, the Hispanic California girls, like the good looking ones, like the ones I saw at that place with the truck with the pallets in front of me. Oh my god. The one that came out with my bills, she was good looking, but the one that I talked to inside about the product I was hauling, I needed a little bit more information about it before they listed it. And wow, yeah. I told her too. I said, "Hey, what are you doing working here? I mean, you should be on TV or something. Like, you're really good looking." And I think I didn't know what to say, and I don't know. I didn't feel awkward. Maybe I felt her felt awkward. I mean, when the chick came out with the bills, she was like, probably like a creepy truck driver. But, I mean, I looked like Johnny Depp, if anybody wants to know. I mean, seriously. And once in a while, people say Brad Pitt, but, So, I could maybe pull off Tom Cruise, but Johnny Depp, because of the hair, I think. But, yeah, I could be a body double. But definitely when I was younger, I could have been. I looked just like Johnny Depp. 21 Jump Street. That's how I looked when I was young. But, anyway, so. Somebody should do. Maybe it needs to be like hip hop. Because it's, would have Hispanic girls in it. instead of like the daily off video. But, yeah, and it's how long? I mean, I'm pretty sure that song's been redone, but how long has it been? Check out this rig. That's my old got a bunch of those safety shirts from Carlisle National Truck Show on them there for when I did some yard jogging. That's what I wore. So now when I lump, that's what I wear. And then that orange hoodie, that's a Craftsman. I kind of wanted one that was not yellow because everybody has these same boring vault at a truck stop jackets, hoodies, zip-ups, whatever. So, some ways I want to be different, but I don't want to be like excluded. So, but and I don't expect anybody to be watching this now. You know, it's Saturday, middle of Saturday. I should be on the road right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit my pre-trip. I forgot to switch it. So, anyway. So, that's it. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna sign out for now. And I guess I didn't do the "you are looking live." I forgot that. But, and this ain't no big production, it's just me. I don't even know if I had time to try to be. I was like thinking if I start doing these Cali runs, maybe I'll become, not become, but maybe I could fill the void that Vasily and I guess left lane there isn't doing anything anymore. Because he was kind of like a Vasily copy, in my opinion. Poor man's version of Vasily. Anyway, I mean, I got ideas if I want to do this, you know, put time into this channel, but I haven't really, other than doing like possible name change or name lengthening, and like doing my little taglines or titles. But I don't even have time to go in there. I didn't even re-watch any of mine, so I don't know if any of them are clean. Like this one here says poor connection going in and out. But it didn't time out, so it shouldn't be choppy. But I don't know. But usually I watch whatever after I upload it, whether it's live or Memorex. Memorex meaning recorded. But yeah, now I'm dating myself, but yeah, doing it, yeah, like for instance, like people would get a drone, you know, they'll add music. I don't see myself ever doing anything like that. I mean, now you're making it a second job. You ain't gonna have time. You know, I'm an owner op. I'm not a company driver. You know, I have the business side of it to deal with, not just the driving side. So, anyway. So maybe I'll. Oh, and I still have a whole bunch of videos because, like, what I was gonna do since I was doing different stuff I filmed a bunch of stuff. I was going to delay it 1 month and release it 1 month. Well, 1 month came up, and now I guess I'm going to do it at the 2 month mark. I don't know. I guess when things settle down, because putting this truck into service has been more time consuming than I thought. For some dumb reason, things were different this go around. I don't know. Not quite sure why, but anyway. Oh, and then the other thing is, I guess we'll say, like, I don't know how to direct message YouTube user to YouTube user, or YouTube creator to YouTube creator. I don't know how you do a direct message. I don't know how to do that. Sometimes people do the community thing. They'll take a picture and put up a little caption to it or something, or a link to somebody else's video, kind of thing. I don't know how to do that either. But back to the direct messaging, or contacting another YouTuber. Well, I have emailed this one guy, and I was in Texas, and I know he goes Texas. Texas is where he goes to, not where he's based out of. But he has my number from email, because he broadcasts his email address. He has it public. So, 2 email addresses actually. And it's like, alright, I'm just another guy on YouTube, but I mean, I'm not like a fanboy necessarily. I have a channel, so it's like you can kind of see what I'm doing, like I'm not just like Joe Schmo with a letter as my avatar, like, generic, whatever. There's no way to know who I really am, if I'm a troll or not, kind of thing. I mean, I exist. I have a channel. There's over 100 videos on this channel. But, anyway. So, to not get a phone call, when I thought I was going to, like, I kind of in a way wanted to partner with this guy. And then the funny thing is, like, I don't know, I watched one of his videos the other day, and I guess, like, some people he partnered with or brought on or whatever. I guess I don't want to be too descriptive, but people can figure it out, who I'm talking about. But, yeah, I guess some stuff happened. I don't know. Like, drama stuff, like, I guess all the other people were creators too. So I don't even know. But, so, I haven't watched Ike since he got, maybe 1 or 2 since he got the new tractor. So I don't know if he's revealed, like, whose authority he's under, or whose customers he's doing, or anything like that. So, I mean, I thought he was going somewhere else. I mean, there's still a chance I could be right, and it could be a secret, but I don't know. So if anybody knows where Ike went after he got to Buffalo, I'm just curious, No different than, like, Tragic Clown, if his truck really did break down or whatever 2 months ago, or whatever it was. I was just curious in the result, And if you don't know who Tragic Clown is, the first 2 letters match what he calls himself, and the last 3 letters match what he calls himself. Or I guess his actual last name. Anyway, so Tragic Clown. Anyway, he's all drama. And here, like, okay, people can say I'm drama because I'm talking about somebody else's drama. Well, I'm just commentating. They're different than these are really good. I like these, but I prefer the cherry. They didn't have them. And I wasn't going to do the white box. Or actually, they're not black in the white box. They're the regular. And yeah, you see the rest of the stuff. Don't do that, kids. It's a waste of money. But then again, you'll go waste money at $5 and let's see if I can find this. Because the food version of $5 is, where are you? Somewhere around here. Oh, I can't find exactly what I'm looking for, so. Okay, oh, here it is. The food version scam of $5 is. Man, lighting is poor in here. Is that place? I haven't came up with a name. I mean, $5. I think that's not my original. Everybody calls it $5, but customer had these, and the drivers were allowed to take them or help themselves to some. So this is a 2-pack. Whenever there's the word pack, I say pack, and it just so happens that it's 2. But anyway, I wanted this. I took 1 container, even though it says 2. So I took a container out because I didn't know if I was gonna like chow the. But this is pretty good. I would put it on cinnamon raisin English muffins. That was pretty good. Cold. Out of my cooler. I did a review on the cooler. Cooler's still working. After all these years. Shockingly. Plugged in all the time too. Except for like winter time. The truck gets cold enough that I don't need stuff freezing in there. Because it kind of does like 40 degrees less than, or 30 degrees less than whatever the air temperature is in the truck. So anyway, and I don't idle for heat in the winter, so stuff will actually start freezing in there. So I unplugged it whenever I'm in the sleeper in the winter time, if I'm in a winter state. Geez, all these criterias. Anyway, way too long on this. Wow, I really got to edit my pre-trip now, because I finished my pre-trip and then I thought, I got this on my mind, so I gotta change that. So anyway, don't know what else to say. It's Saturday and it's kind of doom and gloom for me, because I don't have to be to my first appointment, like say 3,000 miles away or whatever it is, 2,500 miles away, until 10 a.m. Wednesday, and it's time to get out. Did I just reveal something there? No, I didn't. But it's Saturday, September 29th, 1:37 California time. So East Coast at 4. So I might as well just say it's 5 o'clock East Coast. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, less than 4 days. 7 hours shy of 4 days to get this there. Well, that's it for now. Maybe people would just start calling. Well, I don't have any people really watching. For those of you that do, thank you. But I really want the comments more than the views. But I don't even know if I would have time to read them, to be honest. So I do get some thumbs up and once in a while a comment, but that's on other people's channels, not mine. But even stuff that's, like that stuff's there forever, it seems like. So stuff that I comments from years ago still come up, which is cool. But at least I contributed something, mostly positive, I believe, or an observation or a fact. Commentary, not necessarily opinion, but sometimes people take it as opinion. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off, sign out, get on the road, but me. Just me, myself, and I. And Diamond, of course. She says hello, she's doing fine. But as always, drivers, stop driving dirty.